During Wednesday's episode of The View, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie stopped by to chat with the panelists. Chris, 61, is currently chasing a Republican nomination for president ahead of the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Whoopi has admitted in the past that she will support Chris over former President Donald Trump during the Republican primary. She told Chris that she wanted him to beat former Trump in the primary. "I said I want him to beat you-know-who, not Joe Biden," Whoop explained since she hadn't named Trump. "That's right," Chris said, adding, "I'll just take it." Still, in the middle of a later discussion, Chris said something that apparently irritated Whoopi. In the middle of talking about the damage done to the economy, Chris blamed the issues on President Joe Biden and not Trump, likening the problem to being punched and taking credit for skin healing as it swells. "I'm leaving," Whoopi exclaimed after the comment Chris made, pretending to stand up and leave the set, apparently irritated by his comment. She sat back down, however, and didn't get up to leave again. Fans took to social media to react over what they had seen from Whoopi. "Whoopi was about to leave the table. #The View," one wrote. "Woo, Whoopi was about to leave the table over that punching comment," another joked. And now Christie flip-flops on the economy and blames Biden. WTF. Who's trying to get elected now? I will never vote Republican ever. I almost walked out with Whoopi, a third added. Whoopi had another reason for fans to discuss her after Tuesday's taping of The View. Her new hairstyle and overall appearance were heavily discussed on X, formerly known as Twitter. The actress, 69, styled her dreadlocks into a high ponytail for the ABC program Today, revealing her well-rested face. With The View moderator's hair up and out of the way, her face and body were more seeable. Whoopi appeared to be slimmer and showing off noticeable weight loss. Fans took to X to address her body transformation, praising her for taking care of herself. "Whoopi looks good and healthy. She lost a lot of weight," one fan said on the social media platform. A second fan added, "Whoopi looks refreshed." Another agreed, "Whoopi looks refreshed from vacation." A fourth person co-signed, "Whoopi's face looks great." Someone else noted, "The hair frames it fabulously." Keeping tabs. In early 2023, fans immediately noticed Whoopi's changed appearance too. Whoopi's co-host Sunny Hostin, 55, was the first to point out the change-up, prompting the actress to discuss her recent procedure. "I had an operation, and they replaced the lens," she began, pointing to her left eye. "And the lens they replaced it with is kind of like my eyeglass lens." Sunny excitingly commented, "You can see." To which the audience applauded her. Whoopi then referenced a previous episode where she had trouble reading the teleprompter without her glasses, forcing her to put them on. Her co-hosts were very interested in the procedure and chimed in with questions for the host. Fellow panelist Anna Navarro, 52, asked Whoopi to clarify that her surgery differed from cataract surgery, to which the TV star agreed. She further explained that the lens was replaced using teeny-tiny cataracts, enabling her to regain her eyesight. The ghost actress continued to boast about the procedure, holding up a pamphlet to encourage others to get it if necessary. "If you're having any issues with your eyes, please go get them checked because, you know, the bionic times have arrived," Whoopi joked while addressing the audience. She later brought up her choice of eyewear during her earlier days in the entertainment industry, noting her round black frames. "If you're over 28 years old, you know what I looked like before, when I was wearing sunglasses or cool glasses because they were cool," the EGOT winner said. "If you're under 28, you don't know that there was a time that I didn't have glasses, and now this is what I looked like," she laughed. "It's not so bad. It's not so bad." Fan reactions. Viewers were also big fans of Whoopi's new look based on the flood of comments on social media. "I knew #Whoopi Goldberg looked different. Okay, no glasses on #The View. Either way she looks nice. She has really good skin," one fan tweeted. "Whoopi looks so pretty," another wrote, and a third echoed, "Whoopi looks beautiful without glasses." And someone else gushed, "No glasses, I love the look. #Whoopi Goldberg has beautiful eyes."